Here is how I built a cold calling machine for less than $2,000 a month. And implementing this system, I was able to make $40,000 in just 4 months. I found my first deal using this system in Honolulu, Hawaii, which is one of the most competitive markets in America. Hello y'all, my name is Stacey Johnson and I learned this method using the Wealthy Investor Coaching Program, where I turned $20,000 investing in myself to over $200,000 in just 1 year. On this channel, we talk about all things Hawaii real estate, money, lifestyle, and side hustles. And you're gonna wanna stay to the end of this video because I'm gonna even show you what to ask the seller on this appointment. Now let's get right into it. Like I said in this video, I'm gonna go over how to build a cold calling system to find real estate deals. And I'm gonna break this down in 5 simple steps. Your first step is going to be to get a list. What does that even mean? In order to be a great marketer, you're gonna have to have a list of people to market to. And your list is going to be so important because imagine if you're selling cookies and you get a list of people who are on a diet, people who have subscribed into a newsletter that gives them the 5 diet hacks or how to lose weight in the next 10 days. If you're grabbing that kind of list, you're going to make 0 sales. Now let's take the other end of it and you got a list of the national lovers of cookies. If you market to that list, I guarantee you're going to be able to make multiple sales to these people on your cookies. With that being said, your list is so important, and that's why it's step number 1, because if you get this wrong, you're probably not going to get any deals. Where do you get this list from? You can get this list from multiple different places. My personal favorite is PropStream, because not only are you able to get 10,000 records a month or 10,000 addresses, you get to pull a list of 10,000 people and get the phone numbers in it and use property data to analyze your deals. That way you know if you're getting a good deal. They have all of this all-inclusive in this software, and if you're looking for a free 7-day trial, you can go to the link in the description below and sign up there. Your second step is, once you have that list, you are going to skip trace this list. What is skip tracing? Skip tracing is the act of searching public records to get more information on somebody who's hard to find. This includes things like email addresses, phone numbers. Typically, when you skip trace a list, you're gonna get up to 5 phone numbers on this person. There are multiple different ways to skip trace owners. It can range anywhere from free all the way to 25 cents a record. You really get what you pay for, but I'm gonna give you 2 ways that you can get property owner data, and one of them is going to be free.
Free's good. We like free.
So the first method is the free method. You can use something called True People Search. If you go to truepeoplesearch.com, you can search that person along with the city that they live in, and it'll give you a list of phone numbers to call. They may or may not be right. Again, you get what you pay for.
Fact.
Sometimes they're going to all be wrong, but sometimes you may get a hit and you're able to get their phone number. The second place is going to be a little bit more pricey, but again, you get what you pay for.
Say it again.
And this time you're actually gonna get phone numbers that probably work. With that being said, you're looking at about 12 cents per address if you go directly on PropStream. And the great thing is it's all inclusive. So once you get that list of 10,000 people and you can pick and choose which of those 10,000 people that you wanna skip trace, you're just gonna go directly in the platform and skip trace their phone number for 12 cents a record. Again, if you're looking for a free 7-day trial, you can go to the link in the description below. Now, your third step on how to find deals using this cold calling machine is to upload this list to a dialer. I personally use smartphone dialer because it gives me the capability to link it directly to my CRM. What does that mean? It means that anytime I get a lead from my dialer, it automatically gets pushed into what's called a customer relationship management tool. This customer relationship management tool allows me to monitor each and every single lead through the process. And not only that, I have recordings from the smartphone dialer of what I even talked about with this seller. All the recordings are directly inside this customer relationship management tool, or CRM, where I can see everything that happened to the lead, all the notes, every time I've contacted them, and many different things on that lead. It's super important to get a dialer because in real estate, it's all about volume.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
The reason why it's all about volume is because you can't just call one seller and think that they're going to want to sell. If you think about the whole amount of people that you're calling, most of them are, number one, going to say no. If they do say yes, they're going to want to sell for market value. So you are looking for that needle in a haystack seller that's looking to sell quickly and has motivation to sell because they are more willing to sell for under market value. This is why it's so important to have a sales funnel. Top of the funnel is really big, and as it gets smaller all the way to the end, it becomes smaller at the bottom where liquid can go directly through the funnel. So you think about a sales funnel. When I was first getting started in real estate, I called 100,000 people using this method, and 0.01% of them wanted to sell. You do the math. If 0.01% of them wanted to sell, imagine how many people I need to call in order to get that one deal. So let's go back to the sales funnel, and you skip trace 100 phone numbers and you call them and you see if they're looking to sell. So let's say of those 100 people, only 10 people raise their hand and say that they're looking to sell. Of those 10 people, you realize only 3 of them have some motivation. So you set an appointment and the funnel gets a little bit smaller. You find out that you're able to get 2 of these properties under contract. So now we're at a little bit lower in the funnel. And of those 2 properties you get under contract, you go through the inspection period and you find out that only one of them is ready to close. And that's where you get to the bottom of the funnel. So there's this huge sales funnel that you need to accumulate so many leads in order to get all the way to the bottom of the funnel. You're gonna upload this list to a dialer, and because it is a volume game, you don't wanna be calling all these people one by one.
Oh man, that would be insane.
Let's say you call it, you go on, you're like ring, 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 no answer. Dang it. 808-167-7892. Call again. Ring, ring, ring. Dang it, no answer again. Imagine if you're doing it over and over again. You're never going to get a deal because it's going to take way too long. So what these dialers do, it starts calling 4 people at a time. When one person answers, it drops all the other calls and it goes beep. All of a sudden you're talking to somebody on the phone. You're able to talk to them, you're able to type notes, and then you move on to the next one. As soon as your call hangs up, boom, you're calling another 4 people. This is how you're able to talk to a volume of people. You can only do this on the dialer. If you're looking to sign up for a dialer, you can go to the link in the description below, sign up for smartphone dialer, and use my code StacyJohnson30 for 30% off. You can also get a discount when you buy phone numbers using that code, so make sure you go to the link in the description below. That way you can call hundreds and hundreds of people and be efficient with your time. If you're finding any value with this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos dropping every Tuesday and Friday at 1 p.m. HST. Now, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is to dial these numbers. So like I said, your dialer is going to call for you. And as you're dialing these numbers, you're gonna want a cold calling script. Lucky for you, I'm giving you a free cold calling script. You can go to the link in the description below and download that free cold calling script for you to use. I even have a video that goes through the 4 most important questions to ask on this phone call. I'll link it right here. Make sure you watch that video. It's going to be playing next as well. So as you're dialing for these phone numbers, you're going to be collecting leads. If anybody raises their hand and says, yes, I am willing to consider a cash offer, you have to collect them as a lead. So let's say you collect this lead and you now want to go on this appointment. You're like right here in the sales funnel. You're about to go on this appointment. What do you do then? You need to learn how to run your numbers. Make sure you run your numbers before you go on this appointment. That way you know exactly how much you're able to buy this property for. If you need some help running numbers, the most important number is your after repair value. In this video right here, I'm going to link it again below. You can calculate your after repair value so that you know exactly what to offer for this property. Step number 5 is to go on this appointment and close the deal. You need to go on this appointment and build rapport with the seller, ask them what they love, bring them a coffee, do whatever it takes to get on their side, get this property under contract. I even have a video that explains the exact purchase contract that I used in order to get this property that I bought in Hawaii, which is one of the most expensive markets in America. And you can use that same exact purchase contract. We're gonna go ahead and link that video as well in the description below. Now that's it, folks. All you need to do is follow those 5 simple steps. In this system, you're able to create a cold calling machine for under $2,000 a month. I hope that video helped. Thank you for watching, y'all. Hope you have a good day and see you on the next video. Shoots!